What'd you think about this episode?
This is Star Trek Strange New Worlds, Season 1, Episode 1. I give it an 8 out of 10. Star Trek is back, baby. Let's go. I don't know. I was excited the whole time watching this Episode 1, this pilot. I felt like this is Star Trek with Discovery and some of the other shows. I was struggling to get into it. I wasn't feeling it. Didn't want to be there. I didn't want to be part of the crew. Wasn't feeling it here. I wanted to be there. I wanted to be part of the crew. I wanted to see the events. I was excited the whole time, so I felt like this is Star Trek, baby. Let's go.
That's cool.
So I felt excitement about the future. I had the feeling of trying to be the best versions of ourselves as people, as individuals. I felt it. I wanted to be a member of the crew. I wanted to be there and contribute. Just all those feelings of Star Trek I had when I was a kid. I felt like it was back. There's some bad points. I thought like the January 6th speech was a little heavy-handed and a little all over the place. We'll talk about that coming up. But generally, the bridge, the ship, the crew, the exploration, just wow, loved it. I was excited the whole time. There's great acting. It was just top-notch filmmaking. Overall, excellent episode for me. 8 out of 10. What'd you think?
I gave this episode a 9 out of 10. This is tied for the highest score I've ever given. What a first episode. So they focused on show and not tell, not just explain, not just exposition. In fact, there was very little exposition. The minimal exposition and character introduction is the first episode of the show. But instead of spending a lot of time like this person, like give me a highlight of 1 or 2 people, start telling stories right away. Let's just jump right into it. Similarly, the acting and the directing, it felt like a show that was in its second season. I mean, it kind of is in a sense, because it was a launch off from Discovery, but I really felt like these characters are fully lived in. These characters are people that are living in the world, and we're just recording them. Whereas in other shows, the first episode, maybe the first even 5 episodes can feel very clumsy. I mean, I get it. They're trying to figure out who the characters are, but this didn't have that. We're just right into it, right into watching the adventure of whatever some people are doing. The sets, the costumes, the special effects. Strange New World is punching way out of their league. Like it's a TV show. It's not like a movie production, but they're hitting it. It's fantastic to just watch. They have societal issues as traditionally we have in Star Trek. One of the great parts of Star Trek is that you reflect a little bit on our world and what we could do. At the same time, it's not preachy. It's not like you people are bad and you're not agreeing with me. It's very much like think about what the world could be. Where are we now? Do we want to go there? It's not like shoving opinions in your face. That's too much. I don't like it. The crew has clear motivations and a captain that inspires them. This is a crew that I could root for. Like I understand why they're there, and I understand what their problems are, and I see how the captain motivates them and inspires them. Fantastic. This is what I want to follow along. I want to follow their leader. La'an's backstory. La'an's backstory, not only is it touching, not only do you feel for her, but it strikes the fear of space into me. Like it's not just exploration and seeing cool stuff. Yeah, we will see cool stuff, but it's dangerous out there. It's dangerous in space, and it's not like the Klingons, like a warring people that'll cut you up and like, yeah, I'm victorious. No. It's like they'll capture you and they'll turn you into incubation chambers for their young, like really, really uncivilized things that humans just. Oh, that's terrible. It sets the tone for the universe. It tells you that we're not just here for good times. Like it's not just fun and adventure. Like stuff can go bad. There's tension. The con that I have of this episode is that they make a Star Trek Discovery reference. And I did watch Star Trek Discovery, but I don't remember what 0 point was. I don't know. What was this? But I get it because a lot of the Star Trek series like to tie into each other because it is one big universe, one big lore. But also, I also could have done without it. I wouldn't have noticed any difference. So overall, my opinion is if you want to feel good about yourself and humanity and being the best version of yourself that you can be, watch this show. Ready to discuss it?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.